Mrs. Thatcher's battle with the left over state control was in essence a battle between two different visions of the working class. According to the socialists, the working class was oppressed, and the source of that oppression was economic freedom. Their idea of progress was to have the working class living in state housing, travelling on state transport, working for state-controlled industries. Socialists fought not to change, but to preserve traditional jobs and working practices, and working-class communities, as they were called. And in post-war Britain, until Mrs. Thatcher came along, they got their way.
It was so awful. You weren't going anywhere. Your parents lived in a council flat, you were living in a council flat. You had a crappy job, your parents had a crappy job, you were going to have a crappy job. Your parents had a crappy car, you're going to have a crappy car. Your kids, don't worry about that, they're going down the same road. We were basically North Korea, but without the hope.
If you want to be cruel about the left-wing worldview, it is in essence that of looking after the lower orders, and I picked that phrase carefully, the lower orders sufficiently well that they're going to be satisfied with their lot.
They live in their council blocks, they have fairly low-paid jobs, they'll never do much better, they're just struggling to survive and perhaps need to be looked after a little bit, but their prospects are really pretty grim.
The socialist vision of the working class offended Mrs. Thatcher to the core.
They think it's attractive to offer to the young a future wholly controlled by the operation of the socialist state. What is their message? To each his own pigeonhole, from each total conformity. We utterly reject it.